Hi guys, this is Gadget Man 404 and today I'm doing a demo on how to change the GPS module to your Hubsan X4 Desire or the H5O2e. Now this was sent to me by, I'm assuming, because the packaging it didn't have the name of the company that it was sent by, and I haven't purchased it, but I'm assuming I bought my Hubsan from from Banggood. I had a few issues, and then I had an email from a guy from Banggood ages, about 6-7 weeks ago, and he said, do you want new GPS module? And I said, if it's free, yes. And then on Tuesday this week, about 5 odd weeks after I bought it, I get this in the post addressed to my wife, which is who paid for it on her card, but obviously it was addressed to me, or it was for me. Now, as you see, the lead that you get, it only fits in one way. You try and fit it the other way, you might bend the pins, so just be careful. But I have it, as you can see, the silver parts of the pins are facing the silver part of the module. And just do it like that. There's only 4 screws. Comes in like a foil sealed bag to keep it clean. But if you ask me, later in this video you will see the old GPS module, but it looks a better GPS module than this one. So I'm thinking that this is an old stock GPS module. Maybe this is from the earlier models, I don't know. But you'll see when I take the module out of the old, or it's on the top, on the inside of the lid of the canopy, you will see that, here I go. Now this is a voiceover app I'm using, so please bear with me. There's 2 lots of leads. One is soldered to the top and the other one connects in. This is the GPS module that I'm replacing. You have to peel back the isolation shielding, or the RF shielding tape. Exactly a clean swap out, really. It's not hard to do, but it just looks to me like the old module looks a better quality than that one that I'm holding in my hand. But they said change it, or would you like to change it? So I did. Now you're peeling the tape back, then you just pull out the wire, and then you push, and then you just unscrew it and just put it in. Now as you can see, the bottom, if you can see that, but on the bottom right corner of the GPS module, it looks like a little watch battery. And I don't know why it's powered, because it's powered from the board, which is powered from the battery. But there is definitely a watch battery on that GPS module, so I'm not sure what that is about, and I'm going to send a snapshot of that module, and I'm sending it to Hubsan to say, is this one better or not? Maybe I just got a faulty, a newer version, but a faulty one, and that's that. But the screws are very, very small, and it just lifts out really easy, and then just pull the whole thing through. Basically there's like a little hole in the RF tape, and just give it a good yank and it'll come out. Just keep going, and there you go. Now I've actually changed the whole lead and just put it on. Maybe there could be a fault with the lead, so I might, when I get my new motor, I will have a fly and just see what it compares like. But looking at it like that, the one on the right looks a lot cleaner, looks newer than the one on the left, but the one on the left is the one that I only got in the post this week. So I'm going to do a snapshot of this view here, and I'm going to email it to Hubsan, because the one on the right looks better than the one on the left. But as I say, look, if you look at the back, it's completely different. It's a bigger patch on the back, so maybe that's better for signal. I don't understand, why that looks better than that, but it does, doesn't it? I mean, you guys can see the one on the left looks really old and tatty compared to the one on the right. but there you have it. That's the way it is. That's what they've given me. I've used what they have sent in the post. I'm assuming that is what they have sent me in the post. And I'm just sort of debating, well, that one looks better than that one. Should I stay with the one I've took out, or shall I just change it? And I do actually change it for the one on the left. I'm here. You see, when I originally recorded this video, for some reason there's no sound. That's why I'm having to do a voiceover. Sometimes I do a voiceover anyway, but I'm guessing what I'm actually saying at this point, because I'm watching the video and talking about the video as I'm watching it for the first time since I've edited it, etc. So I've decided, well, I'll take that one out. I'll put this one in. There's a little hole in the RF tape. Get all the screws. Now the screws are very small, and I think I get one screw in on its own without doing anything, and then the other three I had to put a little bit of blue tack on the end of the screwdriver and stuck the actual screw to the blue tack, and then here you have to peel that back, and there's like a little hole there. So I'm going to feed it. I'm just trying to feed it through now. As you can see, look, I'm trying to feed it through. And I'm just trying to see what's the time. Okay, so you just feed it through like so, just making the hole a bit bigger until I can actually push it all the way through. And it's just a bit jiggly, just trying to get it through that little gap. And then basically it's as straightforward as just pulling it over, putting the screws back in, and then putting the RF shielding tape back. And then when you start putting the canopy back on, one lead goes on the left of the flight control board, and I believe that's the lead with the green, red, white and black on, and the other one goes to the right on the flight control board, and one's pointing one way, one's pointing another. But that's basically it, guys. You just put the screws in, push the tape back, and that's it. Just make sure that when you push the tape down, as I did, just make sure that you really make sure it's a nice seal. I actually got a screwdriver, and when it was on top of the unit, I was just pushing it down on the sides to make sure it was a nice tight seal. And then all I'm doing now, guys, is I'm just adding the screws to. I think I have a bit of difficulty with this one, so the next time as I say, I use a bit of blue tack because it's really difficult, and that screwdriver isn't magnetised. So a bit of blue tack, put the screws in, put your RF shielding back, and that is it really, guys. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just putting the screws in, like I say, just making sure they're all nice and tight. And then you just push the shielding down and just make sure that everything is as it should be, and then that's it, and then job done. So hope you guys enjoy this video. This is Gadget Man 404 out.